Mr. Chair, members of the committee, thank you for having me today. My name is Alexander Essex. I'm an assistant professor of software engineering at Western University and head of the Western Information Security and Privacy Research Laboratory, where we focus on research topics including the cybersecurity of online voting. I've come to speak to you today in support of the City Clerk's report on the changes to the Municipal Elections Act and related matters impacting the 2018 election, and specifically to draw your attention to the report's finding that, quote, there have been insufficient advances in internet security to accept the risks of implementing internet voting for the 2018 election, and that the challenges identified by city staff and security experts in the 2014 RFP remain unresolved. Mr. Chair, I was one of those security experts who conducted an assessment of vendor proposals during the 2014 internet voting RFP. I and my colleagues found that no proposal provided adequate protection against the risks of internet voting. On those grounds, we recommended in the staff report of the contract that the city not proceed. Council nevertheless voted to authorize the use of internet and telephone voting for advanced polls. Now, I watched the council debate that item and was troubled that the issue of cybersecurity received very little attention. I'm sure that you appreciate that the cybersecurity of internet voting systems is critically important to the democratic process. Year after year, members of my research community continue to discover vulnerabilities in electronic and internet voting systems in jurisdictions all around the world that would allow hackers to do things like prevent voters from voting, break ballot secrecy, and yes, even rig election outcomes. I myself will be presenting research in the United States on this very topic next week. And the Parliamentary Committee on Electoral Reform, in the report released this morning, has additionally recommended that online voting not be adopted at the federal level at this time. So, members of the committee, an overwhelming number of cybersecurity experts view internet voting as one of the most challenging open problems in security for a great many reasons. The good news is that Toronto has an excellent staff and is extremely knowledgeable and capable in this area. Their efforts in the 2014 RFP have received praise internationally, and the City Clerk's report contains an excellent analysis of the current situation. I urge you, therefore, to examine its findings and to make cybersecurity a priority in your decision in this matter. Thank you.